Namaste, and welcome to your practice. I invite you to take a comfortable position, whatever that means for you. You can be seated. If you're seated, please make sure that your knees are slightly lower than your hip points. You can be on a chair as well, stationary, making sure your feet can be firmly planted into the earth, outer hip width distance. If you prefer to lie flat, you're welcome to do that too. Simply get comfortable and warm. Take your thighs wherever you are and roll them manually, internally in towards one another, which will help support the lift of the back, for we want a long spine when we practice meditation. Then we'll initiate practice with a gentle Om, the sacred, abundant sound of Om. That reminds us that so much abundance lives within ourselves. And the sound, like a bell, triggers this awareness in our consciousness. So bring the palms together at heart center. Take a deep breath out on your next exhale. Take a deep inhalation in. And you can bow your head to your heart in this gesture of reverence, in this acknowledgement that we are traversing and taking a journey, traveling into the destination of the heart. When you feel ready, you can close the eyes. Lift your spine and place the hands either in the center of your thighs or maybe cupping one into the other at the center of your lap. Have your spine be long, tall, and spacious. And feel a sense of ensuing abundance as you lift the crown of the head towards the heavens. Glide your tailbone subtly under, noticing the length that creates through the low back. It also, as you feel the tailbone getting heavier and heavier, creates more verticality and more lift through the sides of the body. Letting the outer form reflect the intention of our hearts, using the technology of the psyche in the way of abundance, the cultivation of more abundance, the reclamation of the abundance which is naturally ours, which is never further than a breath away. As you begin to close the eyes, if they're not already closed, sense and notice still the feeling of your long spine. With each ensuing exhale, feel the tailbone getting longer, and more relaxed. With each flowing exhale, feel how the spine is lengthening up and out of the hips. The center of the head, that Sushumna, breath channel, energetic access that lives within the column of the spine, is supporting the head, lifting, becoming more and more even regal in its quality, reaching the back of the crown up to the sky. This posture of abundance, of claiming what is already yours, for that is the path of the yogi. Begin to deepen your breath, the breath that mirrors the sounds of the ocean. Feel the richness of its sound. Smooth, spacious inhale, filled with nourishment, like the ocean itself. Peaceful, steady exhale, washing over any debris, any quote-unquote trash of the mind that is ready to be cleared, so you can feel and experience the value and the abundance that lives within yourself. Practice breathing with this quality of abundance. Taking, without over-efforting, a really spacious breath in and spacious breath out. Noticing how the more abundant energy and attention we lavish on the breath, it in turn lavishes us in a reciprocal fashion energy and life force back. Do this several times at your own pace. Noticing how you're giving more sweet, affluent attention to your breath, and how, in turn, that's blessing you with a more abundant feeling of the breath itself. If thoughts come, this is normal, this is natural. Simply let the abundance of the sound of your breath be more prominent than the thoughts as soon as you find yourself thinking. You could even find yourself repeating, in place of any thoughts, abundant breath. Abundant breath. abundant breath. And try that on for a little bit. And notice what that does for you. Any thoughts that come can seem so captivating, can seem so tantalizing. And yet, if you simply commit to, no, I'm thinking abundant breath instead, how those thoughts can very easily just simply be dropped. And you can come back to your breath. Abundant breath. For our intention is abundance today. Feel how each abundantly breathed breath is ushering you into a space filled with riches that goes deeper and deeper into the depths of yourself. Keep going. Keep saying silently, abundant breath, and feel your consciousness relaxing, deepening down into the enfoldment of you with a capital Y, where more abundance than you could ever imagine lives. Keep breathing, feeling, noticing yourself, relaxing, yielding, and settling in to this abundant breath practice. Continuing to repeat the abundant breath, committed to it. Please hear the words, the aphorisms that I'm about to say. And I invite you today to simply, silently repeat these aphorisms after me. And then we'll take some time in between a set of them and thread back our abundant breath into them. And then I'll repeat a few more affirmations. And then we'll settle into our abundant breath. Back and forth, it will flow like that. So take a few more, really present, really sumptuous, deep, abundant breaths, feeling the nourishment, feeling the riches that live inside the breath and where it leads you to. And then you can silently begin to repeat after me. All of life's timing is perfect. The universe is on my side. I show up each day fully, and life rewards me with many, many gifts. I feel each day my mind becoming clearer and clearer. I notice when I feel off center, and I immediately shift towards life-enhancing things. I am placing more positive thoughts into my mind each and every day. I align with life. Each breath now, come back to your abundance breath practice. Abundant breath in, abundant breath out. If thoughts come, replace them with your spacious, present, abundant inhalation and abundant exhalation. Hearing the breath's sibilant sound like the ever-rich, nourishing ocean with treasures untold inhabiting it. See and notice your breath having the same untold riches and wealth within it, waiting to be discovered, breath by breath. Once again, listening to my voice, silently repeat the words that I speak. All that I desire comes for me at the perfect time. I am the co-creator of my reality. I welcome thoughts of prosperity and joy. All my needs are met in the perfect way at the exact right time. As I improve the quality of my thoughts, so too do I watch my life improve. As I float on this ocean of life, I expertly navigate stormy seas. As I float on this ocean of life, I enjoy calm, serene weather. Once again, turn towards your abundance breath practice. Noticing how, when you give full attention, without forcing, but simply enhancing the breath practice of abundance, making your breath fuller and deeper, how the breath meets you halfway and becomes more nurturing and abundant back. Do this several times. Abundant breath. If thoughts come and it helps you, you can repeat those words or simply breathe abundantly. One more time. Turn your attention to my voice and silently repeat the words that you hear. I allow the healing power of my body, of my mind, to manifest perfect health. Each day my health improves as light from the sun repairs my DNA. I drink enough water so I feel nourished throughout my entire day, and my cells thank me by feeling well in my body. I align with all the healing powers in the universe, and my most radiant, healthy self is coming. All of my needs are met in the perfect way at the perfect time, and I know this to be true. Each day as my health improves, I look forward to feeling more grounded and centered, more joyful and free. I am a child of the universe, and the universe always protects and guides me, always. One more time. Abundant inhale, abundant exhale. Feel how all the words you just consciously planted in your psyche are now there, ready to root and blossom into fruit. Take a few more very present, very spaciously abundant breaths, sealing your meditation practice. Abundant breath, abundant life. Abundant breath, abundant good health. Abundant breath, abundant peace. Feel the truth of these words. You can gently bring your palms together at your abundant heart center. In the yogic tradition, truly all that we seek lives in this cavern of our heart. All that we desire emanates from this cavern of the heart. The mind, however, often takes us away from remembering that the abundance we crave and the abundance that lives like a magnet in the mind, when aligned with natural, positive, and nourishing thoughts, really has the power to upgrade the quality of our experience in our life. So feel now with your abundant breath into your body once again. Feel that sense of length as your tailbone still gently yearns and yields to the floor. Once again, feel that Sushumna Nadi, the energetic flow of breath up and down the spine that tracks the spine and reaches through the crown of the head, nudging the back of the head to even rise. Sensing the abundance in the sides of the torso. Feel your elbows widening in an embrace of this abundant energy you've created today for yourself. And one Om to the acknowledgement that we can align with more abundance. And one of the most powerful ways to do this is placing carefully and choosing and creating thoughts of abundance. One Om to this. Inhale. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me.